I'm Bill Snodgrass, and in this episode, we're going to talk about change. Not what the cashier gives you back when you buy something with cash. We're talking about change to you as a person, or change to your institution as an organization. Change, we're going to talk about change as that thing that you either want to do or are afraid to do, or both. I'm on my way to church, and I stopped to get the tea. That's the lid. That's not the tea. But I stopped to get tea, and therefore I'm on this for a while. I'm on these back roads. And so I'm just gonna take a second to kind of introduce this video. I have a friend who we've been friends for, I guess we've been friends 10 years, 10 years or so. And I guess that means something when you've been a friend so long you don't really remember how long you've been friends. So anyway, back about 8 years ago, 7, 8, 9 years ago, I should look that up. I think he mentions it. Anyway, he's gonna appear in this video, and we're gonna talk about, based on his story, the prospect of making change. Now, what causes us, what leads us in the direction that we think to ourselves, something needs to change, something needs to happen? And we'll look at some of those things in this video, and we'll kind of take it from there. So what is the antecedent to the desire to change? What comes up that causes you to say, you know, something has got to change. Something isn't working. We've got to make a change. What is that thing? What is it that makes us seek change? And this is trying to generalize it to all circumstances in all cases. We're going along and we're taking stock of what's going on around us, and somewhere along the way we come to the conclusion that this is not leading to what I want. This is not directing me towards my goals. The things that I'm doing now, the processes that are in place, the systems that we're using, they are not helping us to get to the goal we want, or they have brought us to a place that we don't want to be. The path that I'm on is not leading me in the direction I want to go, is not taking me to the places I want to be, and so something has got to change. It is a discord, it is a dissonance, it is a conflict between the way things are and the way we want them to be. And when that occurs, that becomes the catalyst, that becomes the motivation, that becomes the thing that leads us and motivates us to make things different. Look at this clip from my friend George, and we'll get back to this after that. Also, I gotta get to church.
Hello, Bill, and all of Bill's followers. I'm coming to you from PNC Park in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm here on a little personal vacation to be able to go watch some baseball. The reason I'm videoing for you today is so that you will have a little background story to go with the box that Bill is about to open. About 5 years ago, I was suffering from some heart issues, had to have heart surgery that Bill was a big part of. Got me to the doctor at the right time.
So George and I used to work together, and we got to this place where there was an obvious need for us to change some things about our exercise and diet and nutrition. And George got on that. George started doing some things. And so he came into my office one day and he's like, I just got back from the gym. My chest is hurting. I was like, your chest is hurting and you're just sitting here? There was a critical moment. I don't remember all the sequence of events, but I remember two distinct conversations that he and I had, and it might have been the same conversation. But in one of those conversations, I said, you went to the gym, now your chest hurts. Are you just gonna ignore that? Are you just going to look at this problem, this thing in your life that is not the way you want it to be, and just go, yeah, I'll ignore it? Now, if you do that, if you're the kind of person who looks around their situation and finds themselves unhappy with what's going on, and you ignore it, then you're just kind of stuck with what you got. At some point, George went to a doctor. They did some tests, and I don't know what all. They came back, and they said, yeah, nothing's wrong. It's just you probably strained a muscle, because we got muscles between our ribs, and they thought that he'd just strained a muscle or something. And I said, do you think that's enough? Do you think you maybe should get a second opinion? He's like, I don't know. And this is where I have a principle that I've used to guide my life. I made a video about it a while back. A principle to kind of guide my life. It's called, which mistake would you rather make? And I asked George, I remember asking him, would you rather go get a second opinion that you don't need, or sit here and accept the opinion of the first guy when that was totally wrong? Which mistake would you rather make? Would you rather get two people tell you that nothing's a problem, or would you rather just, go with the opinion of one person and maybe, maybe something's wrong? So sure enough, he went to see Dr. Wright, and guess what? They pretty much scooted him right into the heart surgery thing. It was time for a change. So something had to change. Something had to change, and George found something that he could augment his life with, and that would move him in the direction that he wanted to go. I want you to hear in some of the words that he says, the fact that he realized the change he needed to make, and he found something that helped him to make that change. So here's the clip of what George has to say.
And part of the reason that I'm at PNC today and have the ability and the time to do it is because of the products in that box. Bill is opening a little box of samples that I sent him from a company called Advocare. And Advocare has been a great resource for me and my family. In fact, it has actually changed my life. From that, I was able to lose a lot of the weight that I gained due to the Advocare products. They've changed my life. They've made me a healthier man. They put years on my life.
So the Advocare products, George attributes those products as being something that was part of his transformation. He went from having all kinds of things clogged up in there, and they had to go in and do all that and he had the zipper, that thing where they crack your chest open, cut your sternum, peel it back. That's what he had to do. Since then, the changes that he's made, he has attributed a lot of that change to Advocare. So George sent me some of the products to try. I've never tried them before. I don't know what to say or anything about them. So we're gonna slip into package time, and we'll come out of package time, and I'll wrap this up.
Package time.
All right, we're gonna get into package time. I got my semi-gnarly knife, because all the big YouTubers have gnarly knives, and I just have a semi-gnarly knife. So we're gonna get into package time, and this could be the last package time with the semi-gnarly knife, because if I do package time at school, obviously that's a weapon. All right. This is my ND filter. So sometimes people are like, ND filter, what's that for? I got an answer today. So I've got my exposure setting set to expose this properly, which means that this is overexposed. But if you look out the back window, it's properly exposed. And why is that? Because I have tinted windows. That's what an ND filter does. Since the exposure is set for this it has brought the shutter speed down so that this is properly exposed, making this overexposed. But the tinted windows are acting like an ND filter, and the car behind me and that's properly exposed as well. So that's what an ND filter does. It's like sunglasses for your lens on a sunny day, and you want to keep that shutter speed at 48 or 50 because you're shooting in 24 frames per second. ND filter. Because without the ND filter, you would have this. ND filter, no ND filter. That's what ND filters do. I brought my other one, so now I've got this one. So this is a package from George. And this is the package that has been mentioned a couple of times in this video. So we'll see what's in this package.
What Bill is going to show you in just a few moments is some packets of Spark, which is a 3 to 4 hour energy and focus drink. Works amazing. No sugars. I think there's some biocharge in there for folks that like to work out. And then Rehydrate, which is the new replacement for electrolytes that Major League Soccer is using these days.
Rehydrate.
So I hope you enjoy what Bill's going to show you. If you're interested in those products, Bill will tell you how to get hold of me or him, and it'll be amazing for you.
All right, and so I got another thing here. This is some kind of a protein and herbal supplement workout thing called Post, and then we have the Advo bar, which is a fruit and nut bar. This is a fruit and nut bar. So these are all products, and if you're interested in any of them, I'm going to put George's email down so you can hit him up, or you can just hit me up, and we can get, I don't know, whatever, if you want to get some of these products. So now we're going to bring package time to an end, and then get back in the video and get the video to an end. So here we go. It's the end of segment. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it right now. See how this goes. This is the Advo bar. It is really good. This is the fruity and nutty Advo bar. I just dropped a raisin. Alright, now we really are done with package time. It was time for a change, and the events that led up to that, the catapult to George, were life-threatening. Now, not all of us have the kind of need to make the kind of changes that would lead to death if we don't make them. But at the same time, are we slowly killing away our joy? Are we slowly killing away our productivity? Are we slowly killing away the things that make life feel good to us? The productivity. Are we slowly killing off the things in life that are meaningful because we're not willing to make a change? We're not willing to approach things differently. We're not willing to do something in a different way. That's a big question. That's a huge question. You come to a place in your life where something is not working. You need to go on the hunt and find out how to make it work. You need to go on the hunt and find out what you can change. What can you bring into your life? Is it a new set of friends? Is it a new line of nutritional products? Is it an exercise regime? Is it within an organization, perhaps, one of the problems there's in the system of a business? You need to find some places to save money. Maybe it's a different paper goods supplier. Maybe you need to change the staffing company that you use. Who knows? The point is, when you realize there's a deficit in what you have compared to what you want, when you find yourself here, I'm gonna do that crazy hand thing again, you find yourself here and you need to be here, what do you do? What do you change so that this can move to here? That's the point of this video. If you like this video, please click that like button. subscribe to the channel, hit notifications. There's a little bell thing, and then you know, it sends you a message, push notifications. Sign up for that. Comments, questions, thoughts. What is something in your life that needs to change? What in your life do you need to make a difference? Do you need to change this thing so that you can go from here to there? What is in your life? Leave me a comment, leave me a question. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. That seemed like a pretty good intro. Just gonna keep that. It is 75 degrees, partly cloudy, and I just want to say that I'm gonna stop because this is bumpy. I'm on a bumpy gravel road. Last time I shot something at that location, it was like 15 below zero and the wind was blowing. It was sunny and it was 15 below, wind chill. Big difference today. I gotta tell you, big difference today. I said it was 15 below, and that's the way I remember it. It was cold and it was windy, and it was cold and windy, and I'd have to actually go back and find that video to tell you. But it was cold. Let's just go with it was cold, and yeah. All right, more bumps. I gotta put this down. I'm coming back to the real road. That was the kind of bumps. Bye.